How can you respond to word bullying? How to feel free from being afraid? Prepare yourself to learn a powerful lesson from this story. Once upon a time, in the small town of Meadowbrook, a girl named Minnie seems to have appeared out of nowhere, as if sent by fate to change the lives of those around her. Minnie's kindness was a defining trait, always ready to offer a lesson or a helping hand to anyone in need. In Meadowbrook High School, amidst the bustling hallways and vibrant classrooms, there was a student named Lily. Lily was not only beautiful but possessed a kind soul that radiated through her every action. Her charm caught the attention of the most popular guy in school, Eric. Their connection bloomed into a promising romance that seemed straight out of a fairy tale. However, not everyone was delighted by Lily's newfound happiness. Mimi, a girl consumed by jealousy, saw Lily was a threat. Being one of the popular girls, Mimi was used to being the center of attention, but she became more envious of Eric's focus shifted to Lily. Lily's life was overshadowed by the cloud of Mimi's jealousy. Day after day, Mimi unleashed her torment, bullying Lily in various ways. Whether it was spreading rumors, making hurtful comments, or even sabotaging Lily's achievements, Mimi was relentless in her pursuit of making Lily's life miserable. For information, Lily's parents used to work as cleaners at Mimi's house, but they had to quit their job without a specific reason. They were struggling to make ends meet, but they always tried to give Lily the best they could. Mimi was a spoiled and mean girl who loved to bully others and show off her wealth, yet she looked cute whenever Eric was around. She lived with her parents in the enormous mansion far from the school. Her parents were rich and powerful, and they always gave Mimi whatever she wanted. One day, Mimi saw Lily walking to school with her old backpack and worn-out shoes. She decided to make fun of her and said, "Hey, look at that poor girl. She looks like a beggar. Where did you get your clothes, Lily? From the trash?" She laughed loudly, and so did her friends. Lily felt hurt and embarrassed, but she said nothing. She just lowered her head and walked faster. Eric drew his fancy car and spotted Lily walking alone, so he parked his car to talk to her, but she didn't seem to bother. So he asked her for help in math, which Eric was good at. So why did he ask for help? Lily couldn't say no when anyone asked for help. During her explanation on a bench, Eric noticed her worn-out bag. She changed expression and said, "I have no problem with my poorness. My parents are working hard every day." "I mean nothing, I felt envious of your family," he tried to explain. "What's wrong with your rich family?" she giggled and asked. He replied, "They want me to study business, but I want to study medical." She explained, "Oh, your family's business is vast, but you have one life. Choose it wisely." "Oh, what did I say? I am struggling with life too." They both laughed and continued their study. Minnie was observing them from afar and laughed. The next day, Mimi saw Lily reading a book in the library. She snatched the book from her hands and said, "What are you reading, Lily? Some boring book for losers? You should read something more fun like this." She showed her a magazine with celebrities and gossip. "This is what real girls read, not like you nerd." She threw the book on the floor and stepped on it. No one came to rescue her. Lily felt angry and sad, but she didn't say anything. She just picked up her book and tried to fix it, so everyone laughed. From the door, Minnie laughed at Lily again. Minnie approached Lily and said, "Don't fall for rescue. Help yourself." Lily felt strange, for a new student bullied her too. Mimi saw Minnie seems to follow her action, so she invited her into her team. Minnie unconditionally joined the team. The day after that, Mimi saw Lily drawing a picture in the art class. She grabbed the picture from her desk and said, "What is this, Lily? Some ugly scribble? You call this art? I love you, so I should tell the truth that you have no talent at all. You should see my picture. This is art." She showed her a picture of herself with glitter and stickers. "This is what beautiful girls draw, not like you freak." She tore up Lily's picture and threw it in the trash. Everyone laughed like crazy, but then Eric arrived. Minnie shouted to everyone, "Don't judge Lily's work. She tried her best to do it. Please understand everyone." Eric saw Lily's face, so she ran away. Eric then thanked Minnie for standing up for bullying, and he followed Lily and calmed her down. He mentioned how he thanked Minnie for help. Lily was like, "Okay, I'll go first." Lily felt devastated and hopeless, but she didn't say anything. She just gathered the pieces of her picture and tried to put them together and walked away. Minnie said to her again, "Did anyone help you?" She angrily replied, "What do you want from me?" "Help yourself," Minnie said and left. The next day, Mimi saw Lily walking home with her parents. She followed them in her car and said, "Hey, look at that pathetic family. They look like losers. Who are they, Lily? Your parents? They look so old and tired. What do they do for a living? Cleaner?" She laughed mockingly, and so did her parents. Lily was shocked and was about to run away to cry. Her parents stopped her and said, "Stay here, my daughter." Lily's mother shouted to Mimi's parents, "Your child has no manner because of reckless, but you joined her as if you had no brain." They felt embarrassed and replied, "Who are you to say that, you cleaner?" She replied, "I earn everything through my effort. I stopped working at your house, so be respectful like an adult. You are so rude that I must stop working from your place. And your husband, oh, I shouldn't say because you knew. Take care of your family. I am poor, but my husband never cheated on me. I am poor, but I never begged for money." Everyone around there looked surprised, so Mimi's family was ashamed and left. That night, Lily cried herself to sleep. She felt like she had no friends, no hope, no future. She wished she could be someone else, someone better. Her mother went in and told her, "Lily, stand for yourself if you're right. I didn't know what you went through at school, but Mom will teach you how to stand with bullying." Lily was surprised to hear that, so she waited and listened. Her mother continued, "You must accept your flaw first and know your potential. If they laughed at you for being poor, you must reply, 'Yes, I am poor. Thank you for reminding me.' Whatever they judge you, smile and accept it. At first, you might feel hard, but take a small step." Lily laughed and said, "It's a good joke." Lily's mother replied, No, I didn't joke. People can hurt you when you don't accept your flaws and strengths. You can try. This is how you can help yourself." Lily suddenly remembered what Minnie had said to her about helping herself. The next day, Lily went to school feeling more confident. When Mimi started to bully her, she couldn't face her. So she ran away again. This time, she saw Minnie smile at her. Eric came in, and she remembered her mother's words. Lily didn't back down. "Okay, I am poor, but I feel good. I don't have new clothes, so what? Do you think you look good in your expensive clothes? I am poor, but did I ask you for money? My parents used to be your cleaner, but they didn't beg for money. They worked like robots. Now they still work as cleaners, but they provide me the best they could. Do you have anything worse to say to me now? I want to talk more." Mimi was surprised by Lily's newfound confidence. She tried to find more harsh words to say, but she couldn't find any. Lily just smiled and said, "I may not have as much money as you, but I have something that you don't. Self-respect. One more thing, your study is worse, and if you want help, ask me, I will help you." Mimi was speechless. She had never been stood up to like that before. She stormed off, leaving Lily feeling victorious. Minnie smiled peacefully, while Eric knew Mimi's true self. Later that day, Lily saw Eric, the boy that seems to have a crush on her. Eric was inspired by how Lily showed her flaws publicly like this, but for him, he couldn't talk about his flaw to himself. Lily said, "I never felt this free and happy after that talk. You must try." "I might need your help for that," he replied. "Okay, that's weird," she said and giggled. The next day, Lily went to school as normal. She felt nothing when people stared at her because she told all her flaws publicly. However, she saw Eric and the quiet Mimi, yet she couldn't find Minnie. She asked everyone, including Mimi, about Minnie because she talked with her in the library. Mimi explained that she talked with a new student behind the shelf. She didn't know or see Minnie. In this situation, Minnie wanted you to know that help comes from different directions, but the most powerful one is helping yourself. To be powerful is to share your flaws, but don't forget your strength. Can you do the same thing as Lily? It's hard, so do it step by step.